Hey, my loves. I hope everyone has had a blessed Sunday. So, today's topic is creating your foundation on God. But the gist of this message is basically seeing what you have built your life on. Like, we're going to see and test today if your foundation is truly built on God or something else fleeting. So, today's verse of the day, I have two. And so the first one is going to be Joel chapter 2. And so this definitely relates to me. This is why I chose this one. I felt like this was put on my heart to say. Because this is for anyone who feels like they wasted too much time. They lost too much time on whatever's happened in their past. And that's not true. God is here to say, like, in Joel chapter 2, verse 25 through 26, I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. Okay, locust is anything that has eaten your harvest. Like, locust is like those bad job deals, those bad situations you put yourself in, those relationships that didn't work out well. Anything could be the locust in your life. The parents that probably weren't helping you out, putting you down. Anything could be the locust that has just been detrimental to you trying to get ahead in life. So God is saying he will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten, the crawling locust, the consuming locust, the chewing locust, my great army which I sent among you. You shall eat in plenty and be satisfied. You gonna eat. God is trying to say you about to eat. Yeah, you went through a lot, but it was meant to test you, and it was also meant to make you stronger. But he said you about to eat because of all that. So forget all that. You about to eat. You shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, well fed and full. Not everybody eats. But some people, they so greedy, they never get full. And so he says, and praise the name of the Lord your God who has dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be put to shame. You're never going to be shamed for all that you went through. Then he said, then you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. I am the Lord your God. So that is that verse. That is that verse. And so, therefore, everyone, so the second verse of the day is Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. And this verse states, therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. So God here is discussing the foundation of our lives. Jesus is saying whoever hears and listens to his teachings in the Bible, if you hear this, any wisdom, wise words, and you put them into practice, it's one thing to hear. But if you're not going to do it, then that doesn't make you wise. If you're not practicing what's being taught in here, you're not wise. And he's saying if you listen to his teaching and follow it, you will be wise. And so everyone has built their life on a foundation. The question is, what type of foundation? What is your foundation like? Do you find security and strength in what the world offers? Are you banking on other people's success? Are you banking on your own physical appearance or material possessions? So, if so, we will be disappointed in our lives disrupted. Your life, if you're banking on, your friends or just anything around you, you banking on them for your life to be secure, your life could be disrupted at any moment. Like, anything could happen. And so, or have you, on any given day, money and appearances and people can change. Have you built your house on a solid, rock-firm foundation? Because if we are grounded in God's truth and seek to make Jesus our entire life, then we can endure hardship and heartbreak. We have a foundation that won't move when those type of storms come. So you will need to continuously work on yourself always. Just like, for example, if you buy an old house, you have to make repairs here and there over time because the house is old. You may have to fix a light switch. You may have to repair the drain. You might have to have a roof leak. So over time, even if your foundation is built on God, you will have to repair yourself from time to time or rebuild. But it's better with God than without, because if your life crumbles without God, you're gonna stay crumbled. You're not gonna have that foundation to rebuild. Not everybody rebuilds their life. They just stay where they are. So God also says, anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey is foolish, like a person who builds a house on sand. When the rain and floods come and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash. Every decision you make reinforces what your support system is on. Like, every decision you make will ensure you if you're building your foundation on faith in God, or if you're putting your trust in your money, your parents, or whatever your security may be. It's gonna show. So will the thing you build your life on support you, or will it cause you to crumble? You can choose Jesus to build your life on, or choose whatever habit, idea, or desire that currently feels good and accessible in the moment. When someone here's some questions that you may ask yourself to see if you built a foundation on anything other than Jesus. When someone you love fails or loses, does your world crumble? When your body weight or appearances change, are you depressed or upset? These are questions you got to ask yourself to know, like, what am I relying on for that security? You can ask yourself, am I relying on the security of my college and my successful career to help maintain my joy? You have to have a solid foundation on God, because you may have all those things and still be depressed by any given circumstance that comes your way. But with God, it's a rock solid foundation, and you'll be able to withstand whatever comes your way versus be shook and shaken and tossed every which way. So I love you guys. We'll get more into details about how to build your foundation on God. This was just to see where your foundation is at with God. And so I love you guys. Have a blessed day.